Got the spreader unhooked, putting some fuel in the tractor right now, and then I want to go hook up to the discbine. So we're ready to mow first cutting alfalfa now. Usually around May 10th when we do that. Gonna put the discbine on this tractor this time. We'll see how it works. Going over the mower here, and we noticed something's messed up here. There's these plates on the bottom that rub along the ground. You can see how these are. This one here came out in the front and curled around the back, all bent up here. So I'm gonna have to cut this off with the grinder, and then we'll be able to take the bolts out and replace it here. Got another one. Got that ground off. There's just 2 bolts in there we gotta take out, and then the new one will just slide up in the front here underneath, and then get bolted here in the back. Should I push it up a little bit? Yeah, you can. There we go. You got it? Yep. All right, we're good to go. About ready to get started mowing here. So we had done rye and triticale already this spring, and those are what we call spring forage crops, which are ones that we plant in the fall and then harvest in the spring, and you just get one cutting and then you plant something else. Now we're gonna be mowing alfalfa. This is a permanent crop that we plant in the spring. If you remember, we planted some in the beginning of April, and this will last for 3 years, and we'll get 5 cuttings each year off of it. It is a high protein feed. We're gonna mow it off here. Got about 45 acres to do. We're gonna start this afternoon and probably finish tomorrow morning. This is nice. We're driving in the old rye fields here. We didn't get corn planted yet, so I can just drive in here, don't have to make a back cut, and drive on the crop. This crop is always a little bit easier to harvest because it dries a little bit better than the triticale and the rye, mainly because it's lighter. It's just not quite as tall, and it'll just dry out quicker. Pretty nice stuff here. Had a couple weeds in that last field. There's some grass if you noticed. This one's cleaner. How's it going, guys? Started mowing last night. First cutting alfalfa. Got 4 strips here at the home farm done. And I'm gonna head out here and finish up now this morning. It's a little chilly today, but it's breezy and sunny, so it should be a good drying day. All this here needs manure spread on it, and then we'll be able to plant corn in here soon. Just have the 2 alfalfa fields at the bottom of the farm. There's one there and one over there. Got a few weedy spots in this field, some extra grass is growing. This field's a really awkward shaped field. It's a triangle, and I'm working from the longer side down to the point rows down there. So I started flipping my mower back and forth and mowing not just on my right shoulder but also off the left side, and it's going okay. I like this tractor a little bit more because it turns sharper. It's a little bit easier to turn around at the ends. This crop is looking really nice. My dad just started tedding. He was working at those first 4 fields, and now he's down the field I just finished. We don't normally have to ted alfalfa because it's a little bit lighter. It usually dries out fine if I just spread it wide like this. This crop is pretty heavy, so we're gonna just ted it out once, let the sun dry it off good. Little sliver left here that I couldn't quite reach. Now I'm gonna head across the road to the rented farm. Just have another 15 acres or so there, and then we're finished. I think Dad's having fun. It looks like he's falling asleep, but I'm opening up the first field here. This field's been in alfalfa for 3 years already. Last year was the 3rd, and this is the 4th now, but we're gonna be killing it off after we harvested this last time. We actually seeded alfalfa in that field right there. It's coming up slowly. So we'll be putting corn in this field now. Going about 8.5 miles an hour, so it goes pretty quick. Okay, that's everything. Gonna go park the tractor, get some lunch. I got the mower unhooked. I think I'm gonna start hauling manure now. Dad got done tedding, so we'll see what's gonna happen here. So we're gonna put this tractor on the pump. It has the 540 RPM shaft on it, so I don't have to switch that. The other one has 1,000 on it. I'm just gonna grease the spreader here in the pump, and then we'll be able to haul. So I'm running my agitator a little bit here before I get started hauling. You see? That's just gonna get that pit swirling and make sure any of the solids are mixed in a little bit before we start pumping out. The only hauling we have left to do now this spring is here at home, so we don't have to go on the road anymore, which is really nice. Just got a bunch of loads to take out. The pit's less than half full now, so we're getting closer. I started hauling on this field last week, put a few loads on, and then we ended up getting rain on Friday, got almost an inch, and it's now Tuesday. It's getting dry enough now to get back on it. This is the rye fields that we run over with the Gentil after we had taken the rye off. So it's kind of torn up here a bit. Got holes poked in it, so the manure should make its way down into the soil pretty good. And if we get some rain, it'll really soak it in. Definitely goes faster here at home. I already got 10 or 12 load out here in a couple hours. Spreading it on thick. The legal limit is 9,000 gallons to the acre, so that's what we're doing right now. So I got about 15 or 18 loads out, and it's starting to come really slow out of the pump. This pit is just about empty. So the whole pit is connected until the pit gets to about halfway down, and then it splits into 3 sections. So I'm just getting the middle section empty here. There's still about 30 loads on each side. Got about 60 total loads that we can haul out still this spring. All right, got that last load full. There's a bunch of foam there in the bottom, but it's empty. See everything I got covered here. Making some good progress on this big field here. We'll have to move that pump tomorrow. Getting some good sunlight right now. The hay should be drying. All right, thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.